Hello, boys and girls. It is I, the Norse Wolf Fenrir, and welcome back to another episode of
Daylight.
I just heard something, so it's like, yeah, Dead by Daylight. Please drop a like and subscribe. Check out my friend Blind Scout's channel. She does really good work. I'm waiting for this to load. You know how it all goes. Yada, 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 yada. Oof. Gotta clean off the plate from yesterday's little experiment. Which, if you guys have any tips or tricks when it comes down to the heated beds, an easier way of cleaning off the guide filament, you know, I will always take advice. I even ask you guys to give me advice. Today, I figure I'll be doing killers. Almost had it all off. I mean, getting it off is the pain. Getting it on the guide plate is not that hard. Or the print bed, as a lot of people would call it. For those of you curious as to what make and model I have, it is a Snapmaker 2.0 A350. Any tips, tricks, and advice, gladly welcome. Because I don't want to gouge the one side and have to flip to the other. Because sometimes it feels like that's what's happening is I'm gouging it. Started getting too cold. Anyways, as I stated, I was going to the right of flesh and mud, goodbye, with the nurse blink to a survivor and hit them 4 times. And that's always fun. And I can't do that, so... Anyways, as I stated, I was itching to play Nemesis here. I'm still itching to play Nemesis, but I am going to do these two first. So, with the Trapper, which is pretty sad to say, but yeah, with him, I'm going to smile and go through a set of things. Actually, hold on. We're gonna do this first. Compendium. Nope. The Rift. My bad. I know I missed the last one. And yeah. Like that. Ooh. Give me those 3. So. And I think it's about 100 points. Per thing, so I would need, yeah, so hold on, yeah, I'll know what I'm doing, unfortunately. Do this one. Yes. Un momento. Ah, no. That one. I know. I have problems. Why would it do that to me? Okay. Yay. Wrong button. But I've got a lot of things going now. And I only need to try and come up with X more, and I can do that later. That's not what you want to see, though. So let's try and get this going right. See what might be new, if anything. Let's see here. Yeah, it's got to go by rarity. And I've got a lot of the killer memorabilia. Anyways, I mean, the Ravenous Beast looks kind of cool on him. Oh. Let's see how this one looks. You know, we'll give this one a shot instead of rubber hooks. Nah, I like this one better. Let's see, his loadout, trapper sack. And the only reason I'm doing trapper sack is, well, I had a lot of them. Anyways, ooh. You know, we'll do strong coil springs. And as for offers, or offerings, throw one of them up there. Now now we just sit and wait until I get into a match, which is the worst possible thing to do. Let's see how it all goes out. Hopefully, Joyce. Hopefully the person that's been following me since the beginning of playing Dead by Daylight hops on. Talks. Now, I want to get through these things, and I do want to run Nemesis. I really do. Because to be honest, Nemesis seems like it'd be pretty cool to play. Oh, looks like it found me a match. All against other systems. So it could be Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC, whatever. Ooh, 3 sacrificial cakes. Do we have a 4th? Nope. And my reagent. But yeah, eventually I'll get grouped together for Dead by Daylight to play. Oh, for a minute there I thought we were starting. Ooh. I hit her once. Your turn. Where'd you go? Billy! I got rid of Deer Hunter, or Deer Stalker, which bites. Basement party. Meg! Or is it Mia? I can't remember. You are one that I didn't get to hang. Would be nice if I could find the crown for this thing. Bill! Billy-o Bill. Because you were unlucky. One person escaped. You know, I don't care. I want to find the crown for the killer. Oh, two escaped. Anyways, that should give me the one reward, and then I gotta use the executioner again. Yay. And I got that, which is good. Let's see here, what all do they have? Oh yeah. All silvers. Alright. And now we'll go through this. Geesh. Yeah, it is what it is. Now then I gotta use the executioner and send 3 people to the one thing.
Gotta wait. Don't give it up.
And as you all can see, I don't just pick one person to go after constantly. Anyways, the executioner, aka my friend Pyramid Head. His loadout, it's those things. So I'm gonna hit this. Okay, I've still got 8 of them, and this, just 6 of them. Now we'll go with the recharge rate just because. Do I still have any of the cakes for him? I do not. Okay, and this is the executioner. Yep. Cage of Atonement. I got to do this or send them 3 times. Oh yeah, I got to select my challenge, which it's hidey ho. Got that. Ooh. Claim that reward. Yay. Actually, I didn't even look at all the rewards. Oops. So let's do this. We got Forest Gloom, the Trapper. Or Excels, obviously. Zarina. Jeff Johansson. Claudette. Valiant Soldier. Jump back. Kate Denson. Wretched Bear Skull, aka the Huntress. Golden Dock Award. Scabrous Kane for the Blight. Figure. Any character to charm. Jane Romero. Romeo. The Plague. Claudette. Hardwood, yep. Navy Blue. The Blight. Kate. The Huntress. Any character and any character. Jane. The Blight. The Trapper. Barktooth, which I think I already had. And these things, which are Kate and the Plague. Anyways, yeah. I don't know why I just did that. I needed to select my thing. Which 3 times. It's the blue glyph, which it's either survivor or killer, I believe, which I'm not going to worry about it. Going to that's the survivor challenge. I don't like that. Break 15 walls, pallets, or generators. That's what I'm going to have to do. Let's go. Let's see what Dendrite Cluster looks like. Don't look like much. At least this looks like it had something to do with the killer. Nurse's Calling didn't help me out much. But a Nurse's Calling, I gather, is going to stay put for a bit. Trying to think. Might as well read some of these things for... Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, Hex Undying is the one I like. Because with that one, it's... just bounces about. Okay. Trickster, let's see what he has. Starstruck. Okay. Nice. Nemesis. Which... I think I have Eruption in there kicked on here. Or on Nemesis. Did I finally get through all of them? Yep, because you jump right back to the Trapper. Anyways, let's read the backstories of the twins, the Trickster, and Nemesis. A pair of conjoined twins, Charlotte and Victor Deshays, formed an emotional bond like none other. The unlikeliness of their successful birth in the 17th century could be described as miraculous, yet immediately brought about their life of persecution. The twins emerged with Victor's lower body affixed into the chest of his sister's legs, twisted around her muscles and organs. He was smaller than Charlotte, grown as if he were an appendage of her body rather than a fully formed boy. The Borbo screeched to... yeah, we'll have to read that later. Let's see if I can send people to the cage. Probably not, but it's always worth a shot. Again, different sets. One, two. But we've got Zarina, Kate, Bill, and Jeff. And for those of you who know their names by heart, I apologize for not knowing them entirely. Nope, David, Fang. Lori. Too late now. You guys are going to be locked in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're locked in. Now everyone knows the Executioner is slow as dirt. He's got a long reach. Sacrificial cake, escape cake, sacrificial cake. Ouch. And everyone has their own play style. I mean, if I could be playing this on PC, I'd be playing it on PC, and you guys would be able to see how I play PC games. But my PC doesn't like to run this right. So, yeah, I at least have it, and when I get a different setup, my laptop. When I get a different laptop, I'm going to set that one up to primarily run 3D prints. And then the new one will be basically, you know, gaming purposes with the whole recording aspect. For those of you who play Magic the Gathering, Forgotten Realms is getting released here in the next 8 days. I wish I could buy a pre-release pack. I really do. But there are things that are more important. But never fear. I will end up getting my hands on a set of the cards and a book. And eventually I will end up getting a pack or a booster box and going from there. Oh, yay. Really? Please say I can send you to the cage. Peng Min, how you doing? Borrowed time. Ooh, lag switched. It's nothing personal. Obviously, I ain't gonna get the Cage of Atonement. No one runs over them, or if they do get over it, it's the sad fact of they got shit to counteract it, and it's not nice. Ruthless my butt. 3 of them escaped. Yay. Yeah, I got a pip. Yeah. The one I killed is a tier 4 with whatever. And then, of course, the other people just running away. I mean, they're all using high tier stuff. I'm still using, like, the short sack stuff because I don't have the proper leveling. It is what it is. I don't try and narrow things out. I try and do my best. I wanted to send them to the Cage of Atonement. Next Survivor, when I play it, I think I'm going to play either Leon or Jill. I got to figure out what their each specific abilities are. Whew, excuse me. And I do believe I need to make a Dead by Daylight playlist, to be honest. But yeah, daily rituals, I can't do this one, so... I can't get rid of it. I'll have to get rid of it tomorrow. However, let's try... You know what? Yeah, I know. I mean, he seems interesting. Okay. Anyways. Okay, virus special attack tentacle strike. Press and hold the power button to charge an attack. Once charged, tap the attack button. Hitting a survivor with the tentacle strike afflicts them with the contaminated stat effect and increases your mutation rate. Survivor is already contaminated. Tentacle strike damages their health and increases mutation rate. Okay. Yep, I do have that. I've got Iron Maiden in that. I don't have Nurse's Calling or anything else. And then the Blood Weapon, which I'm going to go to. It has not given me the option for Nurse's Calling. I mean, I could come up here and get Distressing again. Actually, let's shoot him up to 22 really quickly. Yeah, it's not giving me everything that I've unlocked, so yeah, no point. However, I should be able to break 10 or so. And the loadout seems pretty interesting to set up. Okay. Well, actually, hold on. I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to go upstairs and do a couple of things real quick. I'll be right back. So stay tuned. One of which is I got to plug my phone in because it's about to die. So hold on. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Anyways, as stated, let's see if we can find a match. The liquor tongue seems like it'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see what his red stuff is. Anyway, let's go back to the character infos. The twins. Where was muscle organs smaller than Charlotte, grown as if he were an appendage of her body rather than a fully formed boy. As the newborn screeched, so too did the midwife who delivered them, running from the home yelling of a demon birthed by a witch. So began the hunting of Charlotte, Victor, and their mother Madeline. The coming years were fleeting memories for the twins, yet they were the closest things to a normal life. They would know. The journey with their mother was what they believed all children underwent. The games of running and hiding through France's countryside being an ordinary occurrence at the age of 5, a new challenge to the game was presented as their mother fell ill. Pale and exhausted, Madeline had no choice but to pass responsibility of collecting food on Charlotte. The girl burdened under extra clothing that concealed Victor's protruding body set out from their forest tent and marched to the nearby town. Though a peculiar sight, she did what she had been trained for, waiting for an opening at the market and swiping whatever food she could. It was a victory in the game, but one short-lived. After midnight, glowing flames surrounded the family's encampment. Bobbing through the darkness, a single commanding shout broke the night silence, and a mob of witch hunters streamed in. Grubby hands toward the twins from their bed, Charlotte frantically kicking all who approached. Madeline cried for her children, her voice abruptly silenced by a club to her skull. Victor shrieked the wailings of a trapped rat. The hunters coordinated quickly. A judge on hand declared Madeline guilty of witchcraft, evidenced by her demon spawn. Within minutes, they shackled her unconscious body to a tree, surrounding her feet with dry twigs and moss. As she awoke, she did not struggle, only begged her children to turn away. They would be given no choice. The twins were forced to watch as the torch was lit, and they watched as flames leapt up their mother's skirt, charring and sizzling her flesh. They watched as fat dripped from her body and her face bubbled and twisted. They watched until the screams that tore her vocal cords were no more, and all that was left was the crackling of embers and a nauseating stench. Whatever joy and goodness were in them died with their mother. Caged and transported to an old wooden temple, they were sold to a secretive group clad in dark cloaks. Victor reacted with the ferocity of a rabid beast at any who approached, clawing and biting. The only solace that could calm him was the embrace of his sister. Charlotte, bitter and hateful to all but her brother, found purpose in being his protector. Within the temple, they were exposed to unusual experiments for years, some cruel, many simply baffling. One day they would be made to break the neck of a small gray bird. The next they would bleed their fingers into a vase of roses. Every 7th day they would sleep with the branch of a damp oak beneath their pillow. Then there was the chanting, a never-ending chorus from cloaked figures on scheduled intervals. In time, a final experiment was planned. 2 robed figures herded the twins to the center of the temple, holding Charlotte upon an altar in a room lit with candelabras. The wrinkled face of a man peered from under his hood, placed a hand on the forehead of each twin, making careful examinations of their skulls. "Memento mori," he uttered as he withdrew a shining blade. Charlotte rolled to her side, shifting her brother off the altar with a screech. He stretched his arms as far as he could, knocking a candelabra to the ground. Flames took to the dry wood immediately. They swept over the floor, igniting the black robes that brushed against it. Screams of agony pierced the chaos. Invigorating Charlotte, she dashed through the inferno, vision concealed, with nothing but black smoke and blazing flame. A painful heaviness filled her lungs. No exit could be found, every step leading to overwhelming heat. She fell to her knees, suffocating, and then saw it. Sunlight, trees. She stumbled from the fire into dewy grass. Without looking back, she ran into the forest until she collapsed. When Charlotte opened her eyes, she reached for Victor's hand. He made no attempt to budge. His body hung helplessly from her torso. She clasped his face, stared into his sad, still eyes. The movement she was accustomed to, his body pulling at her skin, his legs prodding at the cavity in her chest, were no more. Victor was dead. Charlotte had no choice but to continue moving as she mourned, fearing black cloaks and witch hunters were prowling. She concealed her brother's corpse under her clothing and marched for the sewers of a nearby city. There she set up camp, emerging often to steal whatever food she could, resorting to raiding barns for pig slop when desperation set in. Throughout the years, Victor's corpse rotted as his limbs oozed and blackened, yet his body demonstrated resistance to complete decomposition. As if his sister's blood still coursed through him, protecting his lifeless body became Charlotte's sole reason for being. Okay. That's kind of dark on its own sense. I'll give them kudos for coming up with the backstories, but man. Okay, well, we can still see the... Or, I thought we could. Course through and protecting his life with his body became Charlotte's sole reason for being, refusing to ever be separated from the only family she had left. Up. We got 50 seconds. Life in her teenage years was a game of survival. Her hatred for humanity grew each day under the realization they would never leave her be. No matter how many died during her botched robberies and desperate attempt to escape, there would always be more to pursue and sling words of condemnation at her. Monster, demon, witch, and it was the Black Cloaks who were the worst of them. Their hunt for her was unending, forcing her to constantly abandon shelter and run. We've got Meg Dwight, Yunjin Lee, and Felix Richter. Again, all different consoles. So this could be interesting. Oop. We're going to jump right on in. Now, I'd like to see the map where Nemesis is. 2 sacrificial cakes and a sacrificial ward. Oh, come on. The sacrificial ward, I think it kills out the 2 sacrificial cakes. I don't quite know. Really quickly, while we're loading in. Oh, sent to a specific realm. Okay. So if I wanted to see, like, the raccoon area, it would cancel it out. Okay, so the cakes are still good. Ooh, underground complex. This would be the perfect one for the Demogorgon. doors. Someone's using a cheat line. Every time I get close to you, I start lagging. Bull! Now that guy has used his flashlight left, right, and every which way. Okay, now I hit you. Well, for his first time playing, I mean, I like him. The tentacle strikes are good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. I mean... Anyways, let's see here. Flashlight monkey. 8 seconds of use. Oh, he's used it for a lot more than that. No. Once per trial, depleted item will refill 50% of its charge after 10 seconds. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Well, I can't fault the guy. I'm sorry, DB Slime. I mean, I probably should have taken it easier on you. This guy, I mean, I'll give him kudos there. Yeah. But yeah. Cuckoo. I actually like this guy. He's cool. The tentacle whip's nice. You know. Actually, you know what? I will do this. Shrine of Secrets. 6 days. Yeah. Character-wise, I mean, I've got all the characters. I've got his only outfit. I mean, he's got 29 different outfits, it says. Weapons. But jump back to characters. They have another set for the Demogorgon now? Geo-mutation. Okay. Maybe later. The Oni, yeah. Well, it has to be a full outfit in order to change anything. Okay, we've got the Blight. So yeah, we'll just do this. And I'll do this. Just because, hold on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Burp. I've got to do this one more time. Yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Guys, it closes here in 6 days, and I might not be able to get it all. So, yay. Wrong thing. Killer Charms, yep. Claudette. Death Slinger. Felix. Jane. Bill. The Huntress. Jeff Johansson. So we should be set in everything else. Boop, 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 boop. I know, I'm a fool. Anyways, let's see here. I think I'd be able to do this one more time. I'm gonna try offerings. I'm gonna keep the same offerings because I've got like 11 more of them to go. Yeah. We'll do that one. Just because. You know, you gotta find the right setup of things. Behold, devour hope it. Well, hold on. I should be able to see what's shareable. Yeah, because Trail of Torments have unlocked, or are currently available in the Blood Web, and that's acquired. Surge is acquired. Mindbreaker is currently available. Yeah, this one's been acquired. And this is in Ghostface. Both of those were acquired. And this one is currently available in the Blood Web. Yep, Devour Hope is acquired. Normally you have to be up to 35 for this one, if I remember right. $30, $35, yep, 35 would be over here. 40 plus. Dying Light, play with your food. I thought I had play with your food. There's the Hunter stuff. Nurse is calling. This one is currently available in the Shrine of Secrets. You know. That one might not be bad to get my hands on. I might do that. But yeah, I could have swore I had Thrill of the Hunt, or Hex Undying, but I'm assuming not. Anyways, let's get back to finishing up reading the twins. Oh yeah. At her monster demon witch, and it was the Black Cloaks who were the worst of them. Their hunt for her was unending, forcing her to constantly abandon shelter and run. For years, Charlotte fled, drawing blood out of necessity, cradling her long-dead brother in the night. During a frigid winter, her body began to break down. Food was scarce. The refuge of rickety shacks were no use against freezing temperatures. Sickle in hand, she sheltered near her campfire in the woods, not knowing if the Black Cloaks would take her before the cold did. As frost crystallized around her nostrils and her lips took on a gentle blue hue, Charlotte felt something she had never experienced: acceptance. She closed her eyes, opened herself to the serenity of death, when a shriek, shrill and vicious, pierced her ears. Victor spasmed and flailed from her chest. A cloud of fog encompassed him. Before she could react, he spilled from her in a bloody puddle, landing on the snow and running. Pulling herself from the edge of death, she gave chase, calling his name. She ran through the forest until her legs could hardly carry her, until finally, within her view, was Victor, sitting at the edge of a thick fog. His face, twisted and feral, screamed as a dark hooded figure emerged from the fog, grabbed his arm and seized him. The serenity that had crept into Charlotte was extinguished, replaced with the seething hatred and rage she had depended on for so long. With a tight grip on her sickle, she charged into the fog, prepared to eviscerate any who set foot near her brother. Kind of dark. Coolish, but dark. This one's going to be another long one. At least this one's short and to the point. You know what, let's read backstory for Nemesis. Designed by Umbrella Corporation, the Nemesis is a nearly unstoppable super soldier fixated on pursuing and eliminating its targets. Part of the Tyrant T-103 series, this specimen has increased... Why is it every time I get to reading it decides it's gonna gonna set me up to play? There's all four. has increased intelligent awareness due to the NEA parasite implanted within it. Its first mission unleashed it upon Raccoon City, where it had a singular objective: exterminate stars. Members rampaging from the city, the Menace faced off against Jill Valentine multiple times, and though she managed to escape, he was never far behind. He nearly had his target when a strange fog descended upon them. Mixing with the smoke of a city in chaos, the phenomenon meant nothing to him. Frigid cold and decreased oxygen never posing a threat. All that matters was soldiering on into the fog, continuing the mission: find stars, exterminate stars, and kill anyone who gets in the way. My loadout good? Yep. Loadout's fine. No wait, these two are on PlayStation. Yay, Kate and Meg. Cakes. Sack. Moderately increases luck, and it stacks. Unfortunately, it helps if you have others to stack it on. I mean, it's not just going to stack by itself. Excuse me. Team Felix and Team David. Okay. I gather there's a awkward thing going on there. After this, I'm going to shoot over to the Survivor side, and I'm going to take a look and see what all is there. Or not what all's there, but what Leon's abilities are, what Jill's ability are, you know. I might get a chance to play them here in the next few days. Tomorrow and Saturday, I will probably not be streaming, for those of you curious. It's not because I don't want to stream, it's I always state it, I work full time, and I have to pull 2 12s. I won't be able to get out until 11 in the morning, my time. But Sunday I might be able to stream, and I will, depending how things go, I will resume regularly streaming, you know, around 7:30, Monday through whatever. Always trying to figure out what new or what thing I can try and get a hottie review on. It's been almost over a year since we've done a hotties review, and I mean, Hottie would really like to do a review. Oof. And they've already got... Wasn't even under it.